Hey everybody, good evening. Welcome to it's Wednesday, right? It is Wednesday? Please tell me it's Wednesday. It's gonna be a problem if it's not Wednesday. How y'all doing? Hey Harm B. Welcome, Pleads. Pleads hiding around here somewhere. Have a little bit of wine tonight. Oh, so glad to not be working late tonight. Let me tell you. Why is my stream being weird? I'm just looking at the bitrate on it, just going crazy. You're not helping me out, buddy. Hello, Absol. How are you? How are you doing? I still got this cough. You guys are gonna have to get used to that. I'm gonna have it for a couple months. I know this is really cool, right? Actually, I wanted to start up Soulblight after people got here because it has an intro that I wanted you guys to see. So, excuse me. We might as well get into it. Yeah, plan for tonight. We're gonna start with Soulblight. We're gonna end with Spelunky. In the middle, I don't know. I got a bunch of stuff here. We'll talk about it after we get tired of Soulblight. If we get tired of Soulblight. It might be so awesome we just play it all night, and it preempts Spelunky too. Let's not do that. And apparently this is a controller game, so.
From a single drop,
Here we go.
two primal forces.
I have not played more Sekiro now. I have not had time for anything.
Only to realize the two exist separately.
I spent all last night playing Ticket to Earth, so I can review it this Friday.
Communion,
We're gonna talk a bit about that
was
because
born,
I have
with it,
backed myself
the
up
world
terribly
as we know it.
in terms of reviews.
When the world was finally formed, the tree gave birth to a man. It fed him,
Now you know what a tree giant looks
raised
like.
him, and the man was thankful. He cultivated Soul Tree, built a sanctuary around it.
So Soul Tree is the proper name, I think.
But the tree became hidden from the world.
Oops.
Soul
If I remember
Tree
correctly,
started
trees
to wither.
need light and other
Soon
stuff
after that,
to live.
the blight took over.
Whoops.
Through human neglect, pyro brood spawned. And just as the disease consumed Soul Tree, crystal plague ravages the land.
Well, that went really bad in a hurry. Hubris, it's gonna get you.
That is, until one comes to wash away the blight.
If you got a magic life-giving tree, just let it be. If you love something, let it go. Don't build a citadel of evil around it. You'd think people would get that by now. All right, so yes, no, I have not played more Sekiro since I streamed it on Sunday, and I'm very sad about that fact. I really want to be playing it. Might be best to lower the amount of your reviews you do if it's becoming an issue. So here's the problem. I keep requesting new games to show off on Fridays, but if I request a game from the developer, I'm obligated to review it. And I don't want to make them wait like months to review stuff, so I'm kind of stuck on So I have to do Ticket to Earth this month because that's the Reader's Choice review. I need to do Wargroove. I'm like a month, almost 2 months out from Wargroove's release, and I still haven't reviewed it, and I got that at release. I haven't started really Sunless Skies. I just streamed it that one night because I got it from the developers, and I've got some other stuff too that I need to catch up on. So yeah, I need to do something about, I don't know, if I change the way I do reviews, I also need to look at what I'm getting for streams as well. Because if I get something for streams, I need to review it. I'll fill the browse inventory. This is my inventory. So Soulblight is a top-down kind of RPG style roguelike, I think. We have Mercenary Sword. We have stats. We have cross swords. We have shields. We have nimble person. Looks like we have lots of kind of equipment, potentially. Mercenary sword, thrusting weapon. How I thrust? Oh, the visual effects are kind of weird. It's a little bit fisheye-y. Insert. I have nothing to insert. Well, I'm sure I have something to insert, but... Conserve your stamina. Oh, it's stamina-based. So it's kind of... Dare I say it? It's kind of Dark Souls-y. Am I allowed to say that? Yep, obligatory Dark Souls comparison. I can't help it. I'm an aspiring game journalist. Once you say that about yourself, it just gets in your blood. You have to start comparing stuff to Dark Souls. The whole fisheye thing is really weird about this. Alright. Find money to buy. Yeah, I mean, it's such an easy comparison. Anything that has a stamina system, anything that has distinct environmental storytelling, anything that is more difficult than normal, anything where you lose a bunch of progress every time you die, easy to compare to Dark Souls. I can buy things. I can buy a lockpick. Can I buy a lockpick? Oh, you actually trade. Oh, interesting. I don't think you have like a gold quota. I think you trade items for their value here. Sekiro-like. It's gonna be if we start getting a lot of these games that are more stealth-based. Game features a stamina meter as known from Midway's NBA Maximum Hang Time. Hey, 3. And hey, Naren. It's good to see y'all. We are playing Soulblight. Engage X to push away. Okay. Push away to break engagement. I'm just not that into you. Can you stop? Oh, Christ almighty. That's a lot of damage. Oh, that's... Okay, that's... Ow! Good lord. You can sustain up to 4 wounds. Okay, that's, let me do a thing. So you guys can actually see what's going on here. Okay. It's locked. Well, unlock that shit. 90% chance to unlock things. I really don't like random chance for those things anymore. Like, we have so many skill-based systems for unlocking things. I'm kind of over it. Oh, I don't actually have a wound yet. I'm hurt. Maybe I'm regenerated. Hello, Ras. Good to see ya. How you doing tonight? We're playing Soulblight. Fisheye effect kind of reminds me of Hyper... Oh, God, I know. I can't do Hyper Rogue. Get close, okay. Sekiro mod looking dope. Hey, Bison. Sneak behind the enemy to assassinate him. Okay. A. Kill. I think I just snapped a robot's neck. So I wonder... Okay. So if you hold... excuse me. If you hold right button, you move slower. When you let go of it... Oh, come on, do the thing. I think that shows you your detection radius. I wish games would stop using whatever font this is. This is some kind of like, I don't know, it reads as Art Deco to me. Essence of Soulblight. Eat it and gain enormous power. Okay. Gain to become stronger. Oh god. Hello. Hi. Ow. Ow, I don't want to die. Too bad. This is what you are lacking. Wield it and become invincible. Okay. Alright, well, we'll just eat that shit this time. Mint is the main source of your strength. The more mint you have, the bigger your damage and resistance are. Okay. So I have 300% mint. Oh, God, I one-shotted him. Was that it? I guess so. Obsul, thank you so much for subscribing for 7 months, dude. I really appreciate it. It's got stealth kills. What a ripoff of Sekiro. Have you done Hypnospace Outlaw yet? No, we're doing Hypnospace on Friday, yeah. Plan for Friday is Hypnospace, Steven's Sausage Roll, which I got from our buddy Pleads. I really appreciate it. I got Hypnospace from our buddy Threep, for which I'm extremely appreciative. And then probably more Yokus, maybe Dead Cells also, because they're getting their big free DLC tomorrow. And I love Dead Cells so much. Possibly to an unhealthy degree. Whoa, okay. Switch target. Hi. What are you? This is not ideal. Oh, those are monsters. Oh, that's not good. Oh my god, that's super not good. Oh. Okay, so no, what are you doing? Okay. Dying, that's what we're doing. Yeah, I know, shut up. Might want to reserve Friday just for Hypnospace. Well, the thing about Hypnospace, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys actually want to play that yourselves. So I don't want to have to wash myself. I'm filthy. I need Jesus. So I don't want to do too much of it. Like I don't want to really spoil anything. This, by the way, is it's a red blend from here in California called Motto. They have some goofy name they gave it themselves. I think it's Gung Ho. It's one of these, it's one of these little wineries that's like, we didn't set out to break the rules, but we did. It's like, okay, dude, your wine costs like $5. It's good though. I like it. Okay, what just happened? Who are you? You punch guitar. Hi. Quara the Scholar. Come closer, wanderer. My sight is going. I cannot see clearly. I'm Quara, the council's high priestess. Okay. Transmutation is a fascinating process. For just a handful of adder gems, you can create an enhanced version of whatever item you put in a transmuter. I once tried to put my hand on a wanderer wearing a spiked armor. Its passive damage may be effective against enemies. So she's just giving us random tips. Or not. That's weird. So I guess punch cards are records of the plot. Interesting. Who are you? This guy has a schnoz. Like, serious. Seeing a companion makes me as happy as a bee on a lavender field. That's poetic. Call me Alburn. I think that's my name. Here, take this. Unfortunately, it often comes in handy. This world would be a gloomy place if we all listened to reason. I often sit and think about what the soul tree looks like. Is it a magnificent oak or maybe a branchy elm? Pine, ash, I don't think it's... What? Yeah, it's obviously a sycamore. What? Defense. Oh, okay. So I can set up this dummy and then practice training. Practice training. captain of redundancy. Transmutate. Storage. I can insert things. I love inserting things. Yeah, the nose was a bit much for me. I am brother. Brother missing a vowel. Brother doesn't have a whole lot to say. Who are you? Oh, how about this nose? Alright, who's got your favorite nose? I need to vote on this. Also, hey Cragger, how you doing? Cecil the Merchant. You did bring gold with you. Yeah, you're just wasting time. Concussion? A bite of any delicacy should speed up the recovery. Oh, just feed yourself. You get a big knock on the head, just chow down on something. Obviously. What? What do you want? Hi. Yarlow. Fresh meat. I hope you don't cherish your life too much. What a dick. Don't know what meat is? It's your overall well-being. The higher it is, the greater your damage and defense are. If your attack is too weak to disrupt your opponent, charge it. Could be just enough to make the difference. Okay, sure. And back we go. Alright, so far, this is a pretty rough introduction to the game. Because I don't feel like I finished the tutorial. At the same time, I don't know if I was supposed to. Like, that was some kind of... What? That was weird. What is this? Gluttonous. Receive tasty after eating. The more you eat, the bigger net. You're immune to food poisoning. Why wouldn't I want that? These must be modifiers. For difficulty. Unyielding, your attacks can't be disrupted no matter how low your shield is. Let's try the insert. Insert what? Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, I kind of just wanted to do it straight anyway. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. I always like inventive platforms. There was one, man, it's funny that I remember this, but there was one way back in Heavy Metal Fact 2. At the end of the game, you go to this really weird, almost like dreamscapey place, and there's a bridge that's like, it's like the hammers inside a piano. It's really cool. Alright, fine. No. I think this might be another roguelike where we want to lean on stealth pretty hard. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm dead. I am super dead. I don't think I have a weapon. Yeah. There's nothing I could do to them. I didn't know anyone actually finished that game. I actually really liked it. I actually remember that game quite fondly. Okay, I think maybe I forgot to equip my weapon. Alright, are we clean now? We're back, then you know how it goes. We fight, we perish, then we come back here. To be honest, I don't mind the pain. I just mind the darkness. That's why I used to make candles. I'll sit and think about what the soul... Oh no, we're not doing that again. We're not going through that crap again. Okay, so maybe I don't start with a weapon? Yeah, I really liked Heavy Metal Fact 2, and not just because I was a thirsty boy. I thought it was pretty fun as a third-person action game. The whole combo system was really cool. I have nothing. I have literally nothing. Well, let's hope for the best. What? What do you want? A tactical approach to combat is what you strive for. It's rarely the case you can swing your axe wildly and remain unharmed. To engage in grip combat, connect to your opponent with your grip to break it, push him away, and step back. Do I want to grip things? I just remember bailing out very early of, I think, maybe a demo because of very bad platforming. The platforming was tough. I didn't think it was bad. There will be no better moment to hesitate. then now. Ominous. Oh, these are different bonuses. Decreases with time. Oh. Oh, you pick one. I think that might have actually made my life harder. Because I think that's going to decrease my meh. Yeah, if you didn't like the platforming in the Fact 2 demo, then you would not have liked the full game, because there is quite a bit of it overall. Okay, there's a treasure chest over here. There better be a fucking weapon in it. There's a part. You know, one game I always wanted to play was the American McGee's Alice, the original, not Madness Returns. But I never actually got around to getting it, and now I think it's impossible to find those games. I think they just basically don't exist. Oh, buddy, no, 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 no! I wanted to. What am I? I don't have anything. Like, I can block, I can't... Well, actually, I actually killed them somehow. And that restored most of my health. So I just need to... Oh, I got another... Oh, no, it didn't heal me. I just got another wound out of it. Concussion. With time, you should get better, assuming you won't be injured more. Yeah, not a safe assumption with me. Gaping wound. You need to stitch it up with a stitching kit. My ex always ran about how good that game is, but she also likes every Tim Burton movie. Yeah, so yeah. I don't know about that. What is this? Simple wire. It's a lockpick. Professional lockpick. There's a lot of lockpicks in this game. Flower of Life. Who are you? Oh, it's a trapped... It's like a trap chest. That's not very exciting, is it? There's a lot going on in this game that I don't fully understand. Okay. Okay, so I have $7. This is $84. Okay. Actually, I did get to play the original American McGee's Alice for a bit. My roommate in high school had it, and I actually got kind of sick of the platforming in that, ironically enough. I was fine with Fact 2, but Alice was a bit too much. And it had a pretty good platforming system from what I remember. Like, it would actually show you where, like feet where you would land. You could actually put the cursor where you wanted yourself to land. Chrono inhibitor. So I found something with time bending abilities. That's cool. Equip. Wow, I got equipment. That's pretty neat. Roommate in high school. No, I went to a residential high school for my last 2 years. It was like a public magnet school. You don't get to see their detection radius unless you're sneaking. Also, the instant kill is kinda underwhelming here. Is there a schooling situation I can't... Oh, God. Okay. Ow. Wait, one of these buttons. There we go. Ow, that didn't help at all. I'm dead. Okay, I made it higher on whatever board this is. Okay, so first impressions of this one, kind of hard to get a grip on. Kind of hard to get a grip on what I'm doing and how to survive. The death screen is kind of yeah. I don't like the straight smash to black. I keep waiting, expecting that to do something else, and it doesn't. So we actually might be checking out a wide variety of games tonight. More injuries, or we might just be playing a lot of Spelunky. If I die, I want to be able to see the screen and figure out what happened. Possibly scream about something being bullshit. Completely agree. The more injuries you just sustain, the bigger... Oh, this would be good for me. See battle cry for fighting more than one enemy at a time. I think, is this... Yeah, that's impatient. That's the one I just had. Nope, we're doing this one. The worse I suck, the stronger I get. Also, I'm getting achievements for starting the game with these different bonuses and malices. What is this? This is... There's a chest here when you start every run, presumably, because I don't remember it last time, of equipment for you to start with. Destructive power sleeps within the black steel. Whatever. Good. Unarmed challenge over. Oh god, this is like that one day when I was playing Slay the Spire and you guys had to remind me that you actually have to push a button to pick up... Like, you actually have to click on gold to pick it up. Grip HP. Some enemies are vulnerable to grip. Oh, I see. So grip makes you sticky. Grip attaches you to the enemies. Okay. So block. Okay. Okay. That makes a really big difference, actually. It's locked. It's locked. These are trapped. Yeah, I don't have anything to disarm them with. So I make a roguelike where you play a D&D slime so you can really attach to enemies. That'd be cool. I would definitely play that. That guy hurt me a lot. I don't appreciate that. Okay. So I don't know how I feel about every enemy I'm running into being like this. Oh, neat. Being like this tactical challenge. And like needing to consider, oh, money. Southern delicacy, hunger suppressant. I think that just happens when you eat things. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about having to consider like blocking and swing timing and facing and stamina and grip for every single encounter. This game is extremely top down. Hey Pleads, how you doing? I am snapping robot necks. No. Well, that didn't work out. Okay, block. Ow! Christ. Okay, that guy did not like that. I have a concussion now. So that curse I got gave me 1 wound. My concussion is my 2nd. Why would you not just put the item on the first slot? Like, it's such a small thing, but why wouldn't you do that? What is this? Nothing. Barf. I need to go over there. There's a treasure chest. So would you yet again compare it to NBA maximum hang time? Yes. Yes. If we were going to compare this game to anything, it would be that. Definitely. Especially the neck snapping part. I know that was an important part of that game. Frog. Living creature, just a regular frog. Kill for food, pet the little creature, pick it up. This is audience participation time. Well, I hopefully get drunk enough to enjoy this game. Which team? You can pet it and blame it on the concussion. I will pet the little creature. That was disgusting. Is he in my inventory now? He is. It's Amy the frog. It seems to like you. That actually gave me a little bit of meh, which overall makes me stronger. So that's cool. This game isn't very good about communicating information visually either, because this looks like it should be a threat. This looks like it should be dangerous. Those are like spine tentacles, but I'm fine. Oh no, it's locked. Everything's terrible. Kersnap. Also, you don't really get anything for combat. I guess the idea is you only engage with it as much as you need to. Like, you can eat something. I'm hungry. Well, we ain't eating Amy. What do we have? Oh, I do have a hunger suppressant. Saskatoon Blaze. Discard the frog, it's a squatter. Well, Amy, it was a good run. That looks cool. Let's do it. Oh, no, pick up. Don't leave my stuff. What is this? Horn mask. Equip that. Oh, look at me! Look at me, I'm a bull. That's awesome. I like the way this game looks. It's really hard to read what I need out of it. To tell what it is exactly I'm supposed to be doing. And yeah, combat's not very exciting if enemies are just an obstacle. You kind of hate the way the game looks? Yeah, I understand. I mean, not every art style is going to appeal to everyone. I love the way synthetic looks, for example, but I know that there's some people watching right now probably that don't like the way that one looks. I think I did actually get that item, so we can probably leave. Except I screwed up. Oh god, and I have to stab this guy before he kills me. Okay. Okay. That was exciting. It seems real weird to snap the neck of robots. There's a lot of weird things going on in this game right now. So, yeah, it's a military knife. Pick it up. I don't know how big my inventory is either. It might be infinite. Because it seems like no matter what, I have 2 X squares on either side. They store their volatile memory in the neck. Bison, have you ever considered becoming a game writer? You'd have a talent for it. They took a game where they couldn't get it looking right and tilted the camera to where you can't tell what anything is. That's a good point. Top-down games, I feel like it's really hard to get the art style correct. I feel like it's really, really hard to make it anywhere near as evocative as first-person, third-person, side-scrollers, even isometric games. I really do feel like top-down games have the biggest hurdle in terms of comprehensibility in their art style. Because, I mean, honestly, if you screenshotted this right now, this scene right here, if you had a still image of this, what the fuck is it? Is it some kind of, like, space laser? Is it some kind of, like, steampunk piping? Is it a torture device? Is it a battery? Like, what are some good looking top downs? Hotline Miami, Heat Signature. I mean, Zeldas are the obvious ones. The old Zeldas, they did so much with extremely simple art styles. Yeah, you lose a lot of depth and readability. Yeah, the classics. That's all I can think of off the top of my head. I know that there are some top-down games I really like. I mean, if you're gonna count something like Binding of Isaac or Enter the Gungeon. What the hell is this? Now what? This is how I feel. Every time I go into a new area with this game, it's just like, now what? I'm not excited to discover something. I'm annoyed that I have to learn a new visual language. Oh, it's this guy again. He's carrying beehives. He's dressed in beehives. Welcome to the chapel at Crossroads of the Sanctuary. This is where I sit and ponder on my way to the Soul Tree. Would you care for a honey? Yeah. Hook me up. Yeah, let's do it. He's asking me if I want things. I hit continue, and then he just rolls on to a different topic. As an editor, that really annoys me. Like, really badly. There's a story that everyone must write. It may be common, but I don't think it's trite. The story of my adventure. Okay, is he actually telling... Is this supposed to be the prayer, then? It must be. Wow, how hard did they have to work to rhyme, like, 12 stanzas of "ite"? Most top-down games aren't strictly top-down, they adapt the character sprites. Yeah, this character art, yeah. I don't like his nose. We've already been through that, but it is a very evocative character portrait. You know, it's got a lot of it has a lot of personality. The whole beehive thing, just on its own, is really clever. Oh my god, they're still going. Everything begins and ends with one drink from Soulblight. Okay. At least I hope that's how it goes. Okay. So I was wrong about the prayer thing, but he did ask me about the honey biscuit before that, and I didn't get my goddamn honey biscuit. So I think I'm still allowed to be mad about that. Okay. Let's leave something. Oh, I think I only get to put one thing. Yeah, I only get to place one thing in the storage chest. Okay, so it looks like there's 3 paths out of here. Zelda's not really... Pac-Man, obviously, Baba. Zelda's not really top-down anyway, not even the NES one. I suppose so. Yeah, I suppose you're right, because you're not looking down on Link. You're still seeing him from the side, even though you're looking straight down on the map. But I mean, there's a great example of a game where it's not even adhering super hard to one particular art style in terms of perspective, but everything is still extremely comprehensible. What? Okay, also, something is up with the controls, because I was hitting left there, and it was making me go up. Slothful. More items you're carrying, the smaller... No. Slithery. You have a chance to convert wounds to grazes. The more ant you have, the bigger the chance. Let's do that. Oh, it looks like my concussion wears off in about 15 seconds. Heat 6 is a decent looking game, but the most common complaint here is the guards look too similar. Yeah. That game, that was another one where it took me a long time to understand the visual language there. Looks like you're strafing. Is that a thing in this game? And no. Not that I'm aware of, unless it's... That's sneak. That's inventory. No, it's not. So if it looked like I was strafing, I think that's a bug. This is a chest. It took me like 30 minutes to figure that out, but this is a chest. I'll pick these up at least. I still love this platform. You can't take that away from me. I absolutely adore it. Anyway, speaking of snapping necks, this was a thought I had a long, long, long time ago. So I spent lunch today sending out... Oh. It's armor. How do I buy it? Oh, I need... Okay, I need some kind of soul object. That's a good way to end that story. No, I was... I spent my lunch today... What is this? What is... This looks like a... Listen. Sip from its roots and your soul will light. He's gonna look at me. There's a presence here that may seem They rhyme! Alright, I'm not gonna kill him. He seems pretty okay. No, okay. Here we go. Gee, I was blocking! I was blocking and that guy just ruined my shit. Nande. Alright. Okay, he doesn't like being grabbed. I took 2 wounds from that. Like his first... Oh my god. And there's another one. I'm so excited about this. Ow. Okay, so I just need to grab that guy. Okay, here. I'm pushing up, okay? And it was making me go sideways or something. Rhyming gimmick for writing should be banned. It's pretty old and trite. I think it's alright. Oh my god, you guys. I'm gonna have Obsol start banning you guys. Hey, Bacon Copter. This game reminds me of Bubsy 3D. I was watching last night while I was writing my Bad Mojo review, which I posted this morning if you haven't seen it. I was watching Enemy TV. He's another streamer that I really like. He does retro speedruns. Oh, Soul Vessel. I think I can use this to get that armor. And oh yeah, everyone should watch that documentary. Those guys were so fucked up. And his chat was telling him that he needed to play Bubsy 2, and he's like, it would not be a good time. We are not doing that. So it's not just me. Everyone hates Bubsy. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, God, I'm gonna die. I got another wound. Those last for 12 minutes, too. One of them looks permanent, unless I bandage it up. Yeah, one was bad. One was bad enough, thank you. Okay, no. Yeah, I'm right at the end here. Okay, cool. I don't have to backtrack all this stuff. A gecko! Y'all, what do we do with a gecko? He might give us a hot tip on car insurance, so... Yeah, the craziest thing is not everyone hates Bubsy. I don't understand that at all. Pet it! I mean, I love Bubsy, don't get me... Oh, I will get you wrong. If that is your answer, I will get you wrong. I think that gave us some kind of strength bonus down at the bottom for 4 minutes. I was so excited about all those games we were playing that night. I was like, because I got really far in Bubsy when I was a kid. Back when I had, like, literally no taste. And, like, I legit liked Plock. Bob, I was like, I didn't remember that one very fondly, but I was like, if I'm going to be doing all these obscure platformers, I might as well throw Bob in there, too. But yeah, it was all garbage. It was all just the worst. Huh, okay, so wait, what do I need for this? Connecting it to, wait, left button to use? No, that's to use the special ability. Wait, do I not have a soul? Do I not have a soul doodah? I have a soul vessel. These empty vessels have the power to contain a human soul. Wait, so I need to put something in the soul vessel. Connecting to an infused soul vessel. Okay. Obvious next question. How do you infuse a soul vessel? Turns out there's a bunch of trash on older consoles, just like modern ones. They need an animation for petting the gecko. I agree. The neck snapping lunch story. Okay. I'm getting this out. I'm saying this. Okay. During lunch, I was sending out a bunch of PR emails because, like I said, I'm really backed up on games right now. I'm still working on Wargroove and Sunless Skies, which I've had for almost 2 months now. So, the emails I was sending out today were ones where I wanted to make contact with developers that have stuff coming in the future. So, I emailed Red Hook, the Darkest Dungeon developers, about Darkest Dungeon 2. I emailed Team Cherry about Silksong. I emailed the Crypt of the Necrodancer developers about Industries of Titan, because I'm insanely excited about that. I even, because I figured why the hell not, I even emailed Warner Brothers Interactive to see if there was any way I could get a copy of Mortal Kombat 11, because I'm weirdly obsessed with that game. I seriously spend a lot of time now on YouTube late at night watching videos about the Mortal Kombat series. So all of those are Hail Marys. I don't really expect anything to come of any of them. Within 30 minutes, Red Hook had emailed me back and was like, okay, you're on our press list now. So I want to tell you right now, I just want to say to you guys, when Darkest Dungeon 2 is playable, when I am able to get my hands on it, we're shutting everything down and I'm going to be streaming that for like weeks. Because that is one of those games that I really, really, really want to play a lot of. So y'all just be prepared for that. Okay, god damn it! Oh, these are the really deadly ones too. Okay, I need to grab you. Okay, yeah. Yeah, if I grab him, he tries to get rid of me, and then he kills me. Like, really bad, and I'm stuck on that gear. I don't want to be. Kill him. There we go. I have 4 wounds. I don't want it. Some bandages might help. Yeah, Cadence of Hyrule is that one that they're doing for Nintendo. It looks super awesome already. It's defo strange to Mortal Kombat. Give me the elevator pitch on Darkest Dungeon 1 and 2. This is giving you unexplored vibes? Yeah, it should. It's a similar kind of top-down, crunchy, highly technical roguelike. The problem is it's not as intuitive as even Unexplored is. Roguelike tactics game that make you suffer and you better enjoy it. Okay, so the big thing about Darkest Dungeon is the art style, because it looks like a Mike Mignola book. It's all about... Oh, it's just a wound. It hurts like hell. You might want to relieve the pain by getting intoxicated. Way ahead of you. Yeah, it is deep, dark, cosmic horror. It's all about your ancestor dug too greedily and too deep under the family estate and unleashed something terrible, and now you need to hire a bunch of really fucked up mercenaries to help you fight it back. So you need to kind of rebuild the estate while you're venturing into the most dangerous parts of it to find treasure and excise monsters from it. But yeah, every level is designed to be, every mission is designed to be a struggle. You did. And that's what, get out of my way. Rude. There's a price to pay for bad deeds. Remorse. Now I have remorse. I don't want remorse, Jesus. Turn-based and risk management is a huge element. Nearly permadeath. You mostly get boned by stuff you didn't know about and bad dice rolls. Yep, that's very true, Bison. The majority of the difficulty in Darkest Dungeon comes from not knowing. Once you learn what a threat is and how to best address it, it becomes far more manageable. Sounds like a game perfectly suited for me to watch someone else play. Yeah, there is no shame in that. Darkest Dungeon is absolutely not a game for everybody, but I love it. I'm a big fan of risk management games. I love XCOM games. I love Darkest Dungeon. There was a... Oh, god damn it. Okay, I'm grabbing you. Ha! Idiot! big, stupid idiot. There we go. Curious now, note what items do after you try them once. Yes, that was an excellent change. Really, the big thing I'm hoping for from Darkest Dungeon 2 is it's less about just foreknowledge, and it's more about strategy. Boo! Fine, I'll use my fancy one. Better have succeeded. Take a chalice one. If you nail every curio, the difficulty is in a good place. I agree. Also, anyone who enjoys Darkest Dungeons playstyle or really video games in general should try Star Traders Frontiers. Do I have that? So it seems like each of these levels is just about finding a key to progress. And then figuring out how much risk you can afford to hunt treasure. Yeah, there's another Darkest Dungeon-ish. Yeah, I think it kind of sells itself as being Darkest Dungeon-ish, but I don't see, I don't think it's that close a comparison, but Deep Space Derelicts? Deep Sky Derelicts. I streamed that one night. I really liked it. I played it quite a bit off of stream. It's more card-based, really. Your characters represent decks of abilities, which are pretty cool. Yes, Darkest Dungeon is the one where you have stress to manage. I haven't played Star Traders now. I might have it, but yeah, I don't remember. When we punch out of this one, I will check my library, because god damn it. Block, okay. Oh, what the fuck? I was blocking, and it didn't even matter. Okay, apparently I'm 80th on something. All right, I think that's going to do it for Soulblight for tonight, and maybe forever. I'm sorry, I love roguelikes. I absolutely adore roguelikes. I don't know about this one. We were just talking about how important like foreknowledge is in Darkest Dungeon. It feels like it's really important here. Like you need to know what enemies are going to do before you engage them. Because I had my block up approaching that guy and he just straight murdered me. With essentially no recourse. So apparently I was supposed to grab him, or maybe I was supposed to dash him, or maybe I was supposed to just attack into him. I don't know. I do not know. Star Trader is very good. It's FTL crossed with Darkest Dungeon, Mountain Blade, and Warhammer 40k. I might have that one. All right. Anyway, that's Soulblight. Goodbye, Soulblight. All right. Hang on a second. Let me see here. Yes. I have Star Traders Frontiers. So if you guys want me to get into that, I can do that. We could even devote like a Friday stream to it if you guys really wanted to. All right, let's see here. I tell you what, let me do a thing. Since we're here and we're hanging out, do I have Space Rangers HD? Space. I have a lot of games that say space. I do. I have Space Rangers HD. I've had it since August of 2017. That's interesting. I don't know. Okay, let me see here. Space. 5, 6, 7, 11, 13. I have 25 games with space in the title. I've reviewed 4 of them. I will be reviewing 2 of them soon-ish. 2 of them are 4Xs. 3 of them I got through Curator Connect. They did another game that I can't remember at the moment, which is much more 40k in the Space Hulk way. Cool. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to add a... There we go. Boop. Hey, look, it's my Steam. This is what I've got lined up for roguelike nights right now. We did Barony last time. I have streamed Change before. We could do Deep Dungeons of Doom. I've done Fate Hunters. I want to save Distrust for its own night. I want to save Neo Scavenger for its own night. I've been playing Neon Chrome. I love Noir Syndrome. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that. I was thinking for tonight, to complement Soulblight, maybe one more dungeon, maybe Raisin Roth, maybe Paper Dungeons Crawlers. So if you guys have any requests that anything interesting here that you see, Distrust is fun, but I think it's fine for a shorter stream. Okay, I'll pair that with something else then. So this is also just what I'm sitting on right now. Since I'm going to be doing 31 roguelikes this summer, these are all the ones that I've culled from my collection so far. I'm going to be requesting a bunch more, hopefully more popular ones. So if you guys have any requests for my roguelike series this year, throw them up in Discord or PM me or something. I tell you what, let's do... I got you started back on Barony. I request rename your category Street of Rogues. I will do that. I'll share. How about we do one more dungeon? Because it looks kind of Barony-ish. And we had a lot of fun with Barony last time. So let's pop that open and see what that's all about. Okay, it looks like there's part of the interface in the top right. I don't know. I'm going to put my face cam here. I'm just going to guess. Oh, I need to change our plan. Shit. Oh, it's okay. This one's starting in a window anyway. I really hope I can shake this cough soon. All right, so we are doing one more dungeon. All right, so there's that. Barony, I died by alchemy. How did that happen? Full screen, any aliasing. Resolution, all of it. There we go. I hope you guys can see this. You're gonna love this. There we go. One more dungeon. One more Minecraft clone. Alright, mutators without mutator. It was easy. The enemy's health is half. Don't hurt me. So it looks like you have to buy mutators. Broken cartridge, color shift. Cool. Let's play it. Oh, I played this. It's bad. Awesome. Very excited. Looks like we're going to be getting to Spelunky early, guys. Turns out if you mix just about any potion with an acid potion, it makes explosion. The only exceptions result in booze and firestorm. That's awesome. I want to be a bartender in the Barony universe. Seek and kill level guardian to get a seal that opens passage to the next dungeon floor. Oh wow, you can't look up or down. Oh, that feels really weird and gross. I want the... Okay. There we go. Give me a thing. Alright, so inventory is I. I don't have anything. I have an iron dagger and an ice staff. Well, check out my portrait in the bottom left. I look amazing. Is there an interacts? Hang on a sec. Input. Weapon uses E. Artifact is Q. Okay, so uses E. So I can try to use things if I want. Aside from Spelunky Street of Rogues comedy chain reactions, my favorite like deaths is turn one death as a neck hack knight. If you're unlucky, you can trip and break your neck trying to mount your starter mount. Awesome. I spent a lot of time... Oh, interesting. Did this go anywhere? No. I spent a lot of time when I was in my 20s playing NetHack after I became aware that roguelikes were a thing. Wow, this is great. Oh, secret door. Alright. Now if I... Ice staff. Fire staff. Ice staff. Fire staff. I made junk. E to pick up poison. Okay, great. That's gross. How deep do you have to dig for diamonds? Probably pretty deep. We might be here for a while. Hey, you. Okay. So I've been hit twice, and I didn't really notice. Feedback on damage might be an issue for this game. Cragger, what didn't you like about it? Like, I mean, I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually, but I'm just curious. Had a roguelike death where I fall down the staircase and die. Another where I forgot how to breathe, and yet another where I forgot to exist. That sounds like a Baba Is You problem. Oh man, I am so glad I got Baba Is You on Switch, because every night, no matter what I've done that evening or when I go to bed, I lay down in bed with my Switch and I start playing Baba Is You, and I just let the brain cramps lull me to sleep. This is a very little thing, but this really feels backwards. Because left click is magic and right click is melee. I'm sure I can get used to that, and visually that's exactly what's happening, but something about that just feels incredibly backwards. Oh god. I'm gonna die. I've lost half my health already. Can you swap hands? No. No, it would seem this is simply the way it is. Gradually restores 6 health points. Okay, we don't want to do that. You can rebind the controls, but I don't think you can switch which hand controls what unless that is its own setting. Does not appear to be. Yeah, you have staff and you have weapon. I could switch which controls they are, but visually that might confuse me even worse, if we're being honest here. Okay, that's nothing. Yeah, I am making gradual progress in Baba. I tend to stick to the easier puzzles off stream. Because when I'm that tired and lazy at night, I'm kind of searching for instant gratification of puzzles that I can solve very easily. Although I'm quickly running out of those. This dungeon's pretty expansive. Oh, that's probably the Guardian. Look at all these dudes. Uh-oh. I think I fucked up. Oh god. Oh, I got him. I got him. Ooh, acid staff. Not enough crystals. There we go. Acid. Okay, right now, all the staves do the same exact thing with a different color. What's the... I have an iron sword. Oh, no, I have an iron dagger. Ooh. Wait, no. Did I... Yeah. Get back. There we go. Okay. How do I get stuff out of my quick slots? Because I don't need poison. Seal. Thing. Opens the entrance to the next level. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright. Much better. Might confuse you worse, but visually wouldn't affect us any. Oh, thanks, Lord Sloth. I'm glad to hear you care. And I think I ended up getting stuck on a few levels and this game got frustrated. Yeah, it doesn't... So, look, let's be honest about indie games for a second here. Like, every game deserves a fair shake. Every game deserves an honest try. But at the same time, not every game deserves the same amount of attention. And some just don't... Some games just don't inspire that attachment that you need to really learn how they work to really learn the ins and outs of them. So while this seems like a perfectly fine game, it doesn't, like, key is needed, great. Like, it's the kind of game that I can't see as being anybody's favorite, you know? I feel bad for the developers to spend all their money putting out mediocre games, but the time's most scarce. It is, and now it really is. I was thinking about this earlier today. Like, it's it's kind of a shame that we've gotten to this point where the market is so incredibly flooded and expectations are games like this are going to be like $5 or bundled with something. Because, you know, when we were kids, most of us anyway, I don't think Dev's here, you know, like a basic crappy platformer or something was still $60. You know, something like this is what I was thinking about. I was thinking about the games that I had requested today. Like, realistically, if we're being entirely honest, something like Hollow Knight, that's a $60 game. If you compare it to other games in that genre historically, if you're looking at something like Super Metroid or Symphony of the Night, Hollow Knight is a $60 game. You just rented the platform and beat it over the weekend. That's true. You know, that is a good point. I wonder if prices had stayed high if the whole rental market would have persisted longer. And if that's one reason it died out. What am I looking at here? It's some kind of grinder thing. Oh, maybe I can turn stuff into gems by dropping it here? Let's give it a try. I just got 10 something. That's cool. When we were a kid, we ate garbage and had to enjoy it because the only garbage we get that year. Yeah, it's... I feel like what's happened to the game market has been kind of inevitable. Just as it's become more accessible and more open for developers to make games, like, it's naturally going to become a race to the bottom. Because you're gonna have games that simply don't measure up to, like, the really quality experiences, like underselling themselves, pricing themselves to move, which is gonna put pressure on the games that could theoretically command that price. Like, I say Hollow Knight is a $60 game. There's no way it could command a $60 price tag. That's just not where market expectations are. I think it deserves to be. I think in a different market that hadn't engaged in this natural race to the bottom, it could totally command a $60 price tag. But there's no way it could do that now. Nova Drift is fun as hell. I'll have to check that out then. Hollow Knight has that special edition, is like $60. Yeah, but that's like, I don't know. I don't like the whole special edition thing. I don't know. People that want to collect that stuff, people that want to have a bunch of collectibles and busts and books and stuff, fine, great, whatever. I don't care. I want to play the game. I want to experience the game. That's pretty much it. All right, I think we're leaving this floor. Premium pricing model, price tag model didn't really work out all that well for wargaming. Yeah, that's true. But again, is that a result of more competition entering the market? Because, you know, when I was in college, it was basically Warhammer. You know? So they could pretty much charge whatever they wanted and fans would pay it. But since then, you've had other like tabletop wargaming options rise up, and, you know, Games Workshop has had to respond to that. It's the result of competition, you know? And I think this race to the bottom with indie game pricing has been the same thing. It's been a result of competition. That bat was caught in that web. I blame Humble for exposing us to best indie games nobody knew about and then turning the expected cost of those games into single dishes. I think that sped up the process. I'm not talking so much Games Workshop's. Oh, I'm sorry. I hear wargaming, I immediately think tabletop. Games Workshop almost tanked their franchise, insisting on being the premium games, yeah. When I make my indie game, I'm gonna have a big penis edition for people with big penises for $100. Absol, I think you might be on something there. And of course I'm gonna buy it. Cause I mean, come on, right? Can I pre-order? Excuse me. Y'all need to stop being so funny, you're gonna kill me. Magnum edition for better market penetration. Ah, it works on so many levels. You guys are geniuses. Yeah, I kind of think it couldn't be helped. I don't think the whole premium pricing model, at least for indie games, could be sustained. I'm not even entirely sure how sustainable it is for like the AAA market, because we're still kind of in that slow slide towards. Oh God, I'm gonna die. I need to use this potion. Okay. We're still kind of in this slow slide towards the freemium model, because developers know, they're acutely aware of how much money you can bilk from people with that. Economy of scale to some extent. It's not just humble between Prime and Epic giving out games as less reason to buy games for full price than ever before. I agree, Marble Screw. It's another reason I'm kind of against the whole Epic thing. Like, I feel like they're eroding lots of different parts of the market by purchasing exclusives and putting tons of free games up on their service. I mean, you know, Steam does as well, you know, and developers. I think developers just, you know, they looked at their sales metrics. They saw that when they launch a game, they have a bump. When they have their first sale, they have a bump. When there are seasonal sales, there's a bump. And the rest of the time, their sales are pretty much flatlined. You know, so I think it's just no indie on their own can really push back against that. I mean, except for corner cases like Factorio or something. But you need a very special game and a very special developer to carry through with that. So I think it's just been a lot of reacting to what the market has become. The freemium stuff is going to collapse into themselves eventually. I don't know, man. They have persisted for a long ass time. And, you know, I work for one of those companies. I get to see the sales metrics, and it's still going. There is adaptation that needs to be done in that market, but I don't think you're ever really going to be free of that model now that it exists. I mean, we're still not free of the subscription MMO model. And that's one I honestly thought would die out once freemium MMOs really started to take hold. I might be leaning too hard on my magic here. In defense of the modern marketplace, there are a lot of classic quality studios that died ignoble deaths or deaths by bag of money. That is entirely true. Yep. Yeah, studios do not always die fair deaths. Gold-play games, the other staves pull from their crystal pools. They do, yes. Yeah, fire pulls from the red one, ice pulls from the green one, poison pulls from the blue. From the... Fuck's sake. It's only 10:15 here. Fire red, ice blue, poison green. Pretty basic. Speaking of dead sub MMOs, I'm real tempted to get back into WoW. Both the games that survived are aberrations. Are you talking about WoW? Are you talking about Final Fantasy 13? Are you talking about Final Fantasy 11? Are you talking about EVE Online? Because there's probably more of them than you think. There are actually a few Korean ones as well that work off a subscription model. Though they're kind of posed as free to play. You can't really make much progress with them unless you sign up for like VIP service, which is another way that they get you. What is this? Oh, neat. It's a do-it-yourself shop. How many coins do I have? I think I have 2. I can buy an ice staff, which I have. I can't buy a spear or an axe. Oh, hey, hi. You creepy looking fucker. Jesus. Sounds like you're in the right. Sounds like you're in the right mindset to play Darkest Dungeon because you clearly enjoy suffering. Oh, it's true. I kind of mean they keep trying to extract more money until stuff like Star Wars. That's true. They did go through a bad spurt of pushing too hard. What is this? Oh, weird. It's 3D modeled, but it still follows you like a 2D sprite. Is Black Desert Online a sub one? I don't think so. I think Black Desert Online is just you buy it up front. Whatever happened to Torchlight devs closing after Hobbomb, but now there's a new Torchlight game? They probably just liquidated the IP. Black Desert Online is a subscription. They do expect you to pay more than a subscription game to enjoy the game, yeah. This was probably a mistake. Yeah, it's probably a mistake. Oh, it's like a challenge room. Okay, we can do this. We can totally do this. I am all about doing this. Yee. Boy, they don't give you a whole lot of leeway on that. Press E to pick up Shio Mask. What do? Shio Mask. Turns the nearest enemies into insects. Have no effect on the Guardian. Okay, so in a pinch, I can mash Q. I really like the visual design of this area, too. It's really cool looking. I wish the actual dungeons were this. Okay, I have to catch up on chat now. Black Desert Online is one of the more exploitive games I've seen. You can log in without a subscription, but return. For that to actually enjoy the game, you need both a subscription and a bunch of paid features on top, unless they change something. I wouldn't expect them to change something. If a game can convince enough people to pay what they're asking, then they're not gonna drop it. And it seems pretty popular from what I've seen. I don't know. Every once in a while I get a hair up my ass to try another MMO. It's easier to resist now because I realize I have no time. Like I can't even play the games I want to play in my free time. I don't have the time. Every night I'm either streaming or I'm working on reviews. So ooh, regeneration. Good. I want to play Sekiro so bad. I really want to play Sekiro and I can't. It's a cool game I might play if it was a subscription game. Sekiro is very cool. I really enjoyed the Sunday stream. I enjoyed that so much. Even getting my ass completely wrecked by that chain giant. I regret nothing. That's not true. I wish I had thought to block more things, like Threet told me afterwards. I really should have. I really should have realized that. I really should have realized if it wasn't popping up that big warning kanji that I could just block whatever. Ooh, more regeneration. Okay, well I'm gonna be pretty healthy now. God damn it! I need key. Oh, nope. Oh, bad. You are bad. So I'm liking this so far. It's pretty basic, but it just kind of feels like a Wolfenstein roguelike, a fantasy Wolfenstein roguelike. There are a couple things I'm curious about. Like, I'm curious if they're ever going to differentiate these staves. Like, if there's ever going to be enemies with, like, elemental weaknesses or something. Or if there's ever going to be a reason not to use staves, because so far I've been able to just kill everything with them and not run out of gems as long as I switch between the three. I don't know, maybe there are runs where it's harder to find all three staves and you're kind of more limited in your attacks. A lot of really cool moments happen later too. From everything I've seen watching Sekiro, I like everything about Sekiro except the idea of getting good. The fireballs need a bit more oomph. All the magic needs a bit more oomph. If you want to do Sekiro for one of your streams, I would love it. I know, Absol, I know, but Sekiro is one of those games that I would lose viewers doing. because I think most of you want to play it yourselves. So in the future, potentially, I could do it after everyone who wants to. Oh, this one's only doing 1. There we go. That's doing 2. Okay, they do have elemental resistances. Oh, that was the dude. Spider staff. That's exciting. Basically, looks like Runic was closed by their parent company, Perfect World, so several of them started a new studio. Under Perfect World, who got handed... Oh, interesting. Sekiro looks harder than it is, just like Dark Souls. I agree, but it's really easy to make stuff harder for yourself. Combat Wreath, the new Torchlight looks like fun. Hey, welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. I will be honest with you. Hopefully this won't drive you away instantly. I'm not a big fan. I was not a big fan of the Torchlight games. I only played the first one, but it cut a little too close to the original Diablo for me. Whereas I would have just preferred to play the original Diablo because I am absolutely in love with that game's aesthetic. So I never bothered to try out Torchlight 2. Hob looked cool. I actually did want to play Hob at some point, but just, you know, didn't. I feel kind of bad for these bats. I mean, not bad enough to not kill them, but I do feel bad for them. I find Sekiro hard as fuck, harder than Dark Souls. Press E to buy 33. No, no thank you. These tombs are weird. Yeah, Sekiro, the Dark Souls games, I feel like they're just a matter of learning the speed of the game. Learning what it expects of you and how to approach new challenges. Like Dark Souls 1, I played Dark Souls 1 for like 60 or 70 hours. I got super into it. As soon as I beat that game, to a degree I was satisfied with, because I certainly didn't 100% it or anything. I started up a low-level run and got really far in that, actually. I got all the way to Smog and Ornstein without leveling up once. And I'm not, you guys have watched enough of my streams, you know, I'm not pro tier game player over here. But I feel like it's really just about managing expectations. Let's find out what this spider staff does. I'm curious. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I made a spider. I made a really powerful spider. Okay, so it looks like, okay. It tells you in the top left under your gem quotas how many of each gem it's going to cost you, and the spider staff takes all 3 types, but it also does crap load more damage, just on a bit more of a delay. How much health does this? Immediately restores 5. Okay, so not yet. Yeah, it's right. Right is the new left, okay? If you want odd combo roguelikes and Diablo, there's Din's Legacy and Zombicide. It's definitely hit or miss. Oh, that's the Soldat guy, Soldat guys, right? I played Drox Operative and Depths of Peril. I reviewed those last year. You can also try Diablo roguelike. I might do that. Torchlight 2 came out 3 weeks after Diablo 3 did it. I was very hyped for it, but it took so long and I fell down the D3 hole. I play Dark Souls with the biggest sword I can, two-handed the whole time. Yeah, I never varied things up much in Dark Souls. Alter of the mind. I just altered my mind somehow. Okay, there's no reason to trigger that guy. Yeah. Okay, I just exploded him. Oh, it's another one of those grinder thingies. Okay, that's not so bad. Where should I spend more time gaming the auction house? Don't we all? Don't we all? Those days are long past. Did I find the exit? I think I did. I think it's that brown dot. I don't actually remember. Let's see if we can get past this. Good, okay. Made like $15 on it, nice. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I might lose some cred with you. I don't care. I actually really liked Launch Diablo 3. If we can be honest for a second here, of all the Diablo games, where the hell is the exit? I thought purple was the exit dot. Let's find out. I don't actually remember if I've seen the exit yet or not. What the hell is... This dungeon generation makes pretty interesting shaped dungeons, but not ones that are very easy to navigate. So this is the store guy. Should I actually buy some shit now if I want it? Oh shit. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Okay. Drink that. Okay, yeah, I don't want to do melee in this game, like, at all. And I'm out. Yeah, of all the Diablo... Okay, so here's the thing. Here's the thing. Okay, buy the spear. I'll buy the spear. Give him the spear. Don't give him the spear. Oh. Okay, so of all the Diablo games, I played Diablo 1 to completion. Okay, my thing with ARPGs, I play them until I beat the story and then I'm done. That has always been my thing with ARPGs. I am only just now starting to break that habit. And I started to break it with The Division, of all things. But, yeah, so, like, that's a bug. Don't wanna... Oh, this is slow. Okay, I can't kill it. That's fine. So, Diablo 1. I made a barbarian, or no, I made a warrior. I beat the game. That was pretty much it for me. Diablo 2. I made a barbarian. I beat normal. I'm like, I'm done. And I basically never got any farther than that. I made other characters. I don't think I ever actually beat the game with any other characters because I like playing barbarian so much. But I never got anywhere into Nightmare because it was so boring. You leveled up so slowly. It was like, it was all this shit that I had already done before that I didn't want to do again, except the progression was even slower. So I did not like that at all. Diablo 3 actually had a steady level progression through all 4 difficulties at launch, so I got really into that, and I apologize for nothing. I like launch Diablo 3. It's me. Oh, it's a zombie. That's cute. Look kind of like an evil baby. Okay, so that does work. Oh, it's another zombie. That was several zombies, actually. Diablo 3 started showing its warts before beating the story, though. Okay, so don't get me wrong. Diablo 3 has a garbage story. Absolutely, inexcusably terrible. Like, there are few games... Oh, I already beat the Guardian in this level. Amazing. Okay. Well, I handled that pretty well. Ooh, a steel spear. I like it. Okay, so I think we have to... There we go. We'll switch that for that. We'll switch this there. Okay, cool. So, I understand that Diablo 3 was not as satisfying a game in general as Diablo 2. I understand that. If you want to argue that Diablo 2 is a better game, I'm not going to argue with you. For me, for the kind of player that I am, I found it easier to get into and spend more time in Diablo 3, launch, vanilla Diablo 3, than Diablo 2. Because they made a much more steady level progression. Even though you had to beat the same areas 4 times, it made a much steadier progression for me, which made the game more interesting than Diablo 2. So, Diablo 3 2.0 is a very good game. I agree. I did get it. I did get the expansion. I played through the expansion. If I had more time in my life, I might play it a lot more. Yeah, I'm not going to dispute that. It's definitely a better game. Now RPGs, Nox. I never played Nox. That would have been interesting. D3's console implementation was so good and fun. Yeah, I heard it was fantastic on PlayStation. But I also have to say, I personally prefer Path of Exile and Grim Dawn over Diablo 3. Grim Dawn is my favorite traditional ARPG of all time, easily. Like, I was saying in Discord today, I wish, like, I seriously, no shit wish, I could just give up everything I'm doing right now, all the reviews and streaming and stuff, and just play Grim Dawn for basically ever. I can't do that, because if I ever did give this up, I'd never be able to go back to it. And I love doing this way too much. Oh no, I poisoned myself. Okay, okay, we're not dead. Altar of health, yay! Oh, my max health went up, cool. You probably couldn't make it today because the 3 different classes had different campaigns. Yeah. Yeah, no developer would want to do that. No developer would want to spread the resources that thin. What's Kragger doing? What's Kragger doing? Also, by the way, I apologize. I am a lazy asshole and I still haven't set up notifications, but I see somebody followed me earlier. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Every little bit counts. I'm trying to get to 250 followers and do a primetime marathon stream. I did one of them before when I reached 100, so I probably should have made this goal a bit more moderate. But we did an 8-hour roguelike marathon stream one Friday, and it was so much fun. So I'm really looking forward to doing the next one. So yeah, followers welcome, please. Yeah, yeah, please. What's up? What's Kragger doing? Quake's gameplay and isometric RPG. Quake's game rules. That'd be cool. Yeah, I adore Grim Dawn. I wish I had the time to devote myself to Grim Dawn and learn all the ins and outs. I feel that way about Path of Exile too. I never I think I had like 160 some hours in Path of Exile and honestly never really learned to play it that well. I got like halfway through its second difficulty with a duelist, I think. Oh, Steam stuff. Okay, never mind. Was one of the games in your library with Space Entitled Space Beast Terrified? No. I was thinking about getting a hold of that, actually. That is one that I'm low-key interested in. Ah! Spider! Spider! No! Oh, I'm gonna die. No, I don't wanna die. Okay. I accidentally switched wands, and that's okay. I'll go fire one for a bit. Space Beast Terrified. This is not a low-key game. Path of Exile's skill tree is one of my favorite game things. I never want to deal with it. It just looks like madness. It actually makes a lot of sense once you get into it. I mean, I say that never having mastered it, but I at least understood the principle behind builds. And I found it a lot of fun trying to figure out how to work it. I'm not gonna die. I told you guys. I get sick. I was sick for like a week, which was unusually long for me. And then traditionally, I keep the cough for like 3 months. I'm abnormally annoyed just by naming my character. I have so many characters in that game. I haven't played in a while. So the last time I tried to get back into Path of Exile, I got really pissed off at the roguelike dungeon they have in that, because I really wanted whatever... See, that was the thing. I didn't spend the time to figure out how exactly I should be progressing a Path of Exile, and I think I did something really big and time-consuming before I should have, and it pissed me off, and so I kind of didn't go back to it. Where the hell am I? Okay, so we haven't been here yet. Secret doors what? Honestly, if I had ended up getting the Division 2, I probably would have just started streaming that nonstop. Because as much as I like Grim Dawn, I still haven't to this day fully internalized how that game works. Like how I should be an unknown potion. I'm surprised I have potion IDing in this. I never fully learned how builds work, what kind of equipment I should be looking for, what like augments and stuff. But the Division 1 was the first ARPG where I actually bothered to learn all that shit. And I actually had an endgame build, and I actually was grinding out endgame stuff in that. So if I had the Division 2, I'm pretty sure I would just be lost to that one. I'm not fighting that guy, fuck that. I do admit there's something I liked about D3. I didn't have any skill tree regret, which made it much easier to internalize. I did like that too. I did like that it was completely dynamic, that you could just kind of do whatever you wanted with it. You could just switch skills on the fly. It made it so much easier to test out different builds. Like, you have to put so much effort into building your character in Path of Exile, which I kind of like if you already know what you're doing. If you already have a build you're auguring towards. Grim Dawn is nicer because you can just refund everything. Like, there's really no way to irrevocably fuck up your build in Grim Dawn. But Path of Exile, like, Path of Exile has more interesting, like, character development, I think, but it takes, like, infinitely more effort. Builds the enemy of indecision paralysis. Did I put 1 point or 15? I don't, yeah. Yeah, and as much, wow, that does a lot of damage. As much as I love Grim Dawn, it took me ages to figure out how to actually just make the skill system do the things I wanted it to do. So many characters. It took me so many characters to get that right. Oh man, I'm almost out. Oh, but he's dead. Victory! Anybody? I haven't really been talking about this game. I kind of like it. I'm kind of getting into this. Like, the dungeon crawling is fun. It's a bit more streamlined than Barony, I guess. There's obviously not as much depth to it, but that does make it more accessible for stuff like streams. Well, apparently they removed Notch's name from the title screen. They sure did. And it couldn't have happened to a nicer asshole. That guy is just straight up reprehensible. I know most of you don't use Twitter. I encourage you not to if you're satisfied with your life without it. But if you are, and you just want to get, like, hopping fucking mad at something, like, check out Notch's Twitter. It's just garbage. It's just mental diarrhea. Giant douche, yeah, straight up. I cannot imagine being that rich in that state. I know, right? Like, what is it about having millions of dollars that just turns people into assholes? Like, do you have to be an asshole to gather up that much money? Like, is it a requirement of collecting it? Is it just impossible to become rich without being a huge asshole about becoming rich? Or does money literally make you an asshole? I don't understand it. It seriously feels like some kind of, like, old school Blizzard, like, Chris Metzen corruption shit. Like, the moment your bank account ticks over 7 figures, you just, like, you turn into fucking Arthas or something. It's so, yeah, he fell down the Gamergate hole and never came back. How does that happen? I don't get it. I recently stopped getting notifications of the POTUS Twitter feed. My quality, yeah. I made a mistake with mine. Because you guys know how plugged in I am to politics. I have 2 Twitter accounts. I have a personal one that I literally never use. And then I have, oh, Firestaff 2. Ooh, I'm excited. Let us switch that out and let us use that. So originally, I had a Twitter account that I never used, and then I have my Gold Play Games one. And originally, my Gold Play Games, I was just following a bunch of indie devs and pixel art and publishers and cool shit like that. And then I wanted to be more plugged into politics, and I was like, well, you know, I might as well use this on the Twitter account that I actually use. So 3-4, okay, we'll keep the spear. So I started following a bunch of politicians and commenting on a bunch of shit that I probably shouldn't comment on, and now my Twitter feed is half, like, indie dev joy and half just, like, political garbage. How does it happen? He was already almost there. I mean, I guess he was in the perfect place to fall prey to that shit. Because he was already kind of like a big shut-in nerd when he was developing Minecraft. And then I guess all the attention and pressure and money just kind of, like, pushed him in that direction. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's no excuse for the kind of unrelenting asshole he turned into. But Yeah. You didn't fall prey, jumped in head first. Yeah, you guys are right. No need to sugarcoat it. I don't know. I guess on a deeper level, I don't understand what it is that compels people to just be assholes. Like, I'll buy red crystals. No, I'm not gonna do that. I can survive without crystals. People are just more eager to excuse it when you still make Minecraft, yeah. Never follow politics on Twitter, you'll be better for it. I agree. I'm still going to because I can't look away. And it is kind of uplifting to follow people like the freshman Democratic representatives, like AOC and Ilhan Omar and Rashida Tlaib. Like, seeing their Twitter feed makes me happy. I just have to remember not to read the comments and the replies to the stuff they post, because Fucking Mitch McConnell. Fucking Mitch McConnell, of all people, cribbed the drill corncob meme and posted that to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's shit. I could not get over that. Like, how fucking stupid is this country when, like, the least democratic Senate Majority Leader we've ever had in our country's history, a man directly responsible for, like, ruining the operation of the legislative branch, is posting fucking corncob memes on Twitter. The other T word. Yeah, but it did give us Drill's reply, and it was awesome. He posted a YouTube link on how to express your cat's anal glands to Mitch McConnell. It's totally worth it. Oh god, I need a drink. Oh. So it wasn't all bad. Not all bad, but yeah, I don't know. I can't conceive of the level of just, like, self-absorbed self-interest it takes, honestly, to be Republican at this point. Like, it's not just about Trump. Like, I honestly feel, oh, this one arcs. Sounds more productive than McConnell himself, seriously. Yeah, at least Drill posted something useful. Like, it's not just about Trump. I feel like anybody, like, honestly, to be 100% honest right now, I feel like anybody who is a Republican, who identifies as a Republican, who supports Republicans on any level, has so much shit to answer for. Like, this is not a difference of opinion thing. It's like, you have made a mistake, and you need to answer for it. You need to answer for children at the border in cages. You need to answer for, like, this outright attack on trans rights in this country. You need to answer for these absurd tax cuts that you're throwing at the last people in the country that deserve it. You need to answer for attacks on basic health care. You know? Like, what are you voting for? What are you voting for? And, like, don't excuse it with, like, Second Amendment bullshit. Your right to own a gun does not override the rights of trans people to be treated like people, or a basic the average American to have access to basic health care. Those don't even relate. Like, there is no equation there. The math does not work. Yeah, it is. It's legit good versus evil shit. My father's a Republican voting Democrat for a decade or so now. He considered voting Libertarian, but then he paid attention to primaries. Good on him. Good on him. My dad was a lifelong Republican. I think I've told you guys this. But George W. convinced him that something was very, very wrong with that party. And then he voted for Obama both terms, and now he's a registered Democrat. And he's like, I regret it. I regret so much of that. Like, I don't know what was wrong with me. Oh shit. Hi. Hello. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Alright, we need to spider this up. Oh, I got him. Cool. Concerned my mom was being turned to the crazy right wing in Alberta. Oh, yeah. Nixon perma-fucked our healthcare. He sure did. I hope he's burning for that in hell. What the George W. Bush regime did to our country may never be fixed. I agree. I agree. Oh, look, another fire staff. Yeah, it's just when so you can say that about a lot of presidents. It's true. Once you start digging into it, you start to realize that there really weren't any good presidents. There's just shades of bad. There's a lot of this just not directly visibly impacting them or the people they consider theirs, and so they don't care. Yeah. Yeah, but it requires you to just tune out of so many things. And if you are going to accept, oh shit, that's not good. Like, my problem with these people is that they do support certain like certain positions, like Second Amendment rights, or like they're against abortion, or they hate foreigners, which they really, really need to rethink that one at the very least. Or they're anti-LGBT. You know, so they are thinking about these issues, but they're focusing on their one pet issue while ignoring all the other evil that they're enabling by supporting those issues. I just have to mention, I lost a viewer and I lost a follower since I went on this rant. So, I'm okay with that though. I regret absolutely nothing. I know, right? Fuck it, dude. I gave him something to think about. They should have realized when they didn't see no politics in the rules. Yep, I can't hide this shit. It really is good versus evil shit. Like, people are not thinking about the consequences of their actions. They're being utterly self-centered about specific issues, and it's hurting people. It is legitimately hurting people. People are hurt and people are scared, and they don't deserve to be. You know, it would be great if we could go back to a time when people didn't have to think about politics, but like, politics is going to catch up to them whether they like it or not. Marathon stream at 100 follower goal. Yeah, we just need to lose another 129 and we'll be all set. People only think about themselves and how they've been deluded into believing the American myth of being a temporarily inconvenienced. Yeah. That shit is poison. The thought that, oh, like, we need to look out for millionaires because I'm going to be one eventually. No, you fucking aren't. No, you are not. Look at how all of these millionaires actually made their millions. They inherited it. Like, rich asshole parents gave their kids money so they could be rich assholes. You know? Executives failed upwards. Oh, this is a great room. I love this room. I don't know where you find keys. We need to redistribute the keys in this game. We need to share the key well. C-SPAN after dark. I embrace it. I do not run from it anymore. I mean, I'm not the kind of person who's gonna sit there on Facebook and argue with people that I was friends with like 20 years ago. That shit's pointless. Don't ever argue with people in comment sections. Like, that is the last place you're gonna convince anyone of anything. Current politics are legit so awful. There's a lot of people in a bubble you can't really break them out of because shit's so crazy. There's no way it could be true. It's fun though. I mean, if that's your entertainment, like, more power to you. I can't do it. I was friends with some chuddy people, and I tried to argue stuff with them, and they just they do the whole calm Hitler thing. Well, they're like I'm being reasonable. I'm clearly stating my principles about why we shouldn't be letting Mexicans into this country. I don't know why you're getting so worked up. Maybe you need to be more mature about this. It's like, actually go fuck yourself. Like, nobody that holds that opinion actually deserves my respect. Like, you need to answer for your bullshit. You need to answer for your racism. You need to answer for your bigotry. Sorry, not sorry. What did I just do? Alright, I think I got some stuff I can get rid of. I kind of want to... Oh, no, I have a better spear. Get rid of the iron stuff. Oh, and I have extra staves, too. There we go. Oh, I got much more magic now. Got a buddy who's the fiscally conservative, socially liberal... Oh, God. Who hates Trump but voted straight R, and eventually I'll get drunk and calm on this shitty stuff. I mean, it's, you know, I don't blame anybody for not calling out friends and family on this stuff. It's hard. You know, you just want to ignore it. You don't want to launch into that because it's going to be a fight. It's going to be you trying to explain to somebody that you care about that they're a terrible person, that they have straight up made some terrible choices. And, you know, you do it out of compassion, but you also know it's going to be a fight, and it's going to be an ugly fight. Talking about Hitler, I'm reminded of Candace Owens. Yeah. It's so apparent. Like, these talking points they come up with, it's, if you think about it for more than a second, it's just repugnant shit. A lot of assholes out there, but there's also people who do not believe you told them with evidence that Trump defunded the Special Olympics because it doesn't work with the... Yeah. It's just impossible to convince some people now. Like, they will straight up... Oh shit. Like, we're at the point where people will just straight up deny reality if it doesn't suit them. And, like, yeah, what do you do about that? Is there anything you can do about that? Like, how do you get through to people like that? And do you want to do that to yourself? Like, do you really deserve to have to struggle and argue and get depressed trying to deprogram somebody? I like to try and get them to explain their beliefs. It generally just ends up with them. Yeah, that is true. That is true. If you get them into a circle of trying to explain why something is or isn't racist. It's a big old drama bomb in a place where people are just being friends for 3 years when they all live in the same spot. Yeah. I know, the pseudo outdoors are really cool, right? It kind of sucks that they're relegated to these challenge rooms. What does the shield do? Teleports you to the shelter? I don't know what the shelter is. Do I have the key? I have the key for this place, don't I? I think we're good to leave whenever. In fact, yeah, I'm just gonna get out of here. We're making a surprising amount of progress in this game. Oh, this place looks pretty neat. Again, I would rather be outside, but I'll take it. Crystals, please? Nope. These weird goopy challenge levels are a lot cooler. Yeah, I wish they had been more adventurous with the base game. Although this is a step up. Oh. I like this cool ranch hell thing they got going on. Yeah, I like this a lot, actually. I also want to say, I'm just happy I can play this game. Like, these more Wolfenstein-y games where you don't have elevations to work with, and, like, the floors and ceilings are just flat planes, they sometimes make me really motion sick. Yeah, I said it. What? My eyes glaze over hard anytime I see a Minecraft-looking game. Probably makes me miss it. Bunch of cool stuff. Yeah, so I think it's pretty understandable how the Minecraft aesthetic took off, because, you know, Minecraft is one of, if not the most popular games in the world, and it's really easy for people to emulate, and it really works for, you know, grid-based games. So, and there have been some really interesting looking games made with it. Like, back when I did my first-person shooter review series, I did one called, oh god. It's kind of insulting, this game called Minecraft Aesthetic. Yeah, this is definitely more detailed and different, but, you know, I can see the comparison for people that don't like that particular form of pixel art. So I'm not going to argue with anybody about it. Wolfenstein aesthetic. That's what I would call it. Yeah. I think this is secret. Yes, secret door. Yes, good. Good fire stuff too. What was that? What was that first-person shooter that had the really? It was like a pixel art. It was weak on the shooting and stronger on the adventuring and puzzling. No. It had a really weird name, like The Static Speaks My Name, except it's not The Static Speaks My Name because that's a free horror game on Steam. This is gonna bother me. Wolfenstein. Oh, that reminds me. Guys, if you have not nominated a game for the April, not Talos Principle. If you've not nominated a game for the April Reader's Choice Review, pop over to our Patreon page, find the most recent comment, and do that. The last time I checked, there were 3 nominations, which are fine. Like, we can certainly vote on 3 nominations, but this is your chance to pick something for me to review that you really want to see reviewed, so. Wolfenstein. When we're done with this game, I'm gonna look up what that first-person shooter is, because it look really cool. It's not Bubsy, shut up! What is wrong with you? Oh god, imagine a first-person Bubsy game. Oh god, imagine like a Bubsy game like those 3D Sonics. Oh, I'm giving myself nightmares now. Also, I'm having trouble telling what is an enemy and what isn't here. Like, I see this shit on the wall, and I'm like, ah! First-person Bubsy roguelike, Bubsy VR. Oh my god. Hey, not a roguelike, you're just in time. Imagine a ... Bubsy game. The horror. At least you wouldn't be seeing Bubsy in first person. That is true. Thank God for small miracles, I guess. Alright. The further I get in this game, the more I really like it. I mean, I like Barony too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I prefer one over the other, but this is like a stripped down, faster pace. Well, maybe not faster paced, but like a simpler one. And ooh, oh, I think you have to magic these dudes, and they're really fast. Bubsy is you. Oh my god. Bubsy souls. Yeah. Wall is Bubsy. Bubsy is game. Game is pain. Bubsy is defeat. Ice beam staff. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy this. I want an ice beam staff, damn it. And I don't wanna risk dying before I go over there and check it out. No, I want you in here. I want you as part of my lineup. Oh, I can't wait to try this out. Oh, cool. Except doesn't do shit. I think we're starting to get enemies with elemental or just like magical physical resistances. Let me see if I can fireball these guys. Oh, that's less than ideal. Okay, so it was elemental-ish resistance. Oh no, they block. No, no, oh no, oh no. Don't get stuck, don't get stuck. Okay, he hasn't been able to hit me yet. Ah, they block, okay. Yeah, when they put their little caps down, they block damage. That's interesting. Oh, you can attack with both at the same time. That's neat. And Mind Amulet. Bubsy Pop. Mystery of who will be... The mystery will be who murdered Bubsy. It turns out it was all of them. Hotline Behind Me Bubsy Edition. Somebody's probably listening to us. Some developer. It's like, yes, excellent. Okay, so the Ice Beam Staff is cool, but it's really low damage. Call of Bubsy. Ah, it's good for these guys. Oh, hello. You didn't see who they are. You guys excited for Wolfenstein Youngblood? Because I know I am. I really need to make an effort to play New Colossus before it comes out. I know the New Colossus is not actually supposed to be that good, but I still want to play it because I really like Wolfenstein. Actually, I didn't even play the Old Blood. I've really just played the first Wolfenstein reboot. Wolfenstein Young Bubs. Oh god. Super stoked to murder Nazi with friends. Hell yes. Hell yes. Can I get rid of this, please? Can this just not be here anymore? I want to get over there. I guess you have to go around. Yeah, you have to go around. That sucks. How do you get in that shop? I guess go to the other side. Okay, so one of those grinders is around here. Ice Blast the crystal? Could try that. You can't seem to break these crystals for whatever reason. Actually, I'm gonna bank that for now. Okay, there we go. Okay. Bubsy's the final boss of Wolfenstein. You're thinking of Hitler. Ow, no. No. I'm doing so good. I wonder if maybe I should... I'm gonna see what the shield does, because... I'm gonna see what the shield does, because we've been playing this for over an hour, and I might just need to find some place to stop. That's not what I meant. Why am I here? Oh, my sanity is ticking down here. What? I guess that's just, like, to get you out of harm's way. Okay. Well, that was a surprise. These are mind potions. So, apparently you have sanity in this. That's an unknown. That's greater regeneration. Probably just do with that. Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to... Yeah, I'm dying. Your brain's dying, Cloud. I hope this has a save and quit option. I think I'm gonna get to the next floor and then we'll save and quit. Hopefully. Sanity is under your health in the bottom left. I think it's that yellow heart. Bet it doesn't. Oh god. Still gonna play Bubsy on my next stream. Thanks to Threep. I just have to find time. I already know the good game I'm gonna play once I rage quit. Well, as long as you got a plan. As long as you've got a way out, an exit solution, you should be fine. Alright, let's head back this way. Oh, hi, hello. Hello, monster hands. You can't save, either you die or you close your game, and later you can continue on the level you left or starting. Okay, cool. That's fine. Yeah, I don't need to make like a save file or anything. I want it to preserve this game if I decide to quit in the middle of it. And it sounds like it'll do that. Hi. The pathing's pretty good at least. Some indie games have a lot of trouble with that. Bubsy and Doom is the Cyber Doom. Oh, that's that door. Okay. I want to get back around to that store. I still have. Oh, hello. Did not. Oh, okay. I popped my regen potion. Don't worry. I'm good on it. Get off my face. No, get off my face. No. There we go. A lot of kiting in this game. So if you do decide to pick it up, be prepared for that. Ice Beam just doesn't do enough damage. What is this? There's an interact button, you hardly ever use it. You pretty much just use it to open doors and stuff. I like those. They're nice and jaunty. There's the store. That's where I really want to get to. Oh, shit. I guess I can switch to my fire staff now. I'm gonna have to take. Oh no, I'm gonna have to take a chance on these unknown potions if I get any more messed up. What we got going on here? Poison sword, steel sword, ice flame staff. That's interesting. It's a bat in a cage. Oh, god damn it. The Fire 2 staff is slower. How do you get mana crystals? You find them. Every floor has a grinder you can chuck items into, and it'll grind them into crystals for you. So far, the crystal balance has been good enough that I haven't really... Like, I haven't gotten close to running out of everything yet. See, there's bags of them laying around, and you get quite a few from each. I'm gonna take a chance on one of these potions. I don't know what that did. It definitely didn't heal me. I don't know what that did either. Okay. Alright, I need to find the exit. I need to find it. I hate that stupid cap defense they do. Stop it! There we go. Jerk ass. Alright. No! No, I hear him. Fire 2 also has, like, a knockback effect. Oh, here's the exit. Okay. Alright, we're done with this level. I've had it. Okay, I just got an achievement halfway. So this is the 5th floor. Apparently, a full run is 10 floors. So, cool. I gotta say, I really like this. This is very much appealing to me. It's simple, it's straightforward, it's easy to play, the combat is engaging. Yeah, this is solid. I'm definitely gonna be playing more of this. So, yeah. Your current level progress will be lost. I just got here, friendo. So yeah, cool beans. I like it. Alright, we're playing Spelunky. We're spelunking. Let me just change what we're playing.
But
so nobody else wanders in here. Expecting one more dungeon. This is halfway been playing for hours. Game is too long. 2 hours isn't so bad for a full roguelike run. Yes, there we go. Alright. Nope, I don't need to do that. Alright, Spelunky, wherefore art thou, Spelunky? It's under reviewed. Oh, wait. Under reviewed. What was... This Strange Realm of Mine. That was it. Here, let me link this to you guys, because it's a pretty neat game. I was actually really impressed with this one. You definitely wouldn't... Okay. You wouldn't call this one Minecraft aesthetic necessarily, except there is a straight Minecraft homage level in it. So... a little bit column A, a little bit column B. I don't know. Actually didn't love it, to be honest, but it's certainly interesting. Okay, so... oh, back to Spelunking. Is a Minecraft homage in Borderlands? No! No! Borderlands, no! Veto on Borderlands. I feel like this is maybe a little loud. Let me just... oh god, we don't want that. Sorry. Sorry. I misread my click there. If you Alt-Tab out of Spelunky, it dies. Hopefully they'll fix that for the for Spelunky too. And I didn't hit quick start because I want to change the character. Louder, please. Yeah, no Borderlands. Veto on Borderlands. I don't like Borderlands much to begin with, and then when you consider Randy Pitchford involved, it's just, what's the point? Forest Gaming is my favorite app for dealing with games don't full screen nicely. I should probably do that. Oh yeah, I got Meat Boy last time. I actually don't want to play as Meat Boy, it's too grotesque. I'll play as the lady this time. I'm gonna play as the lady, and I'm gonna randomize the damsels. Okay, I have to remember how to play. There we go, okay. How to play a silly game. Glad we finally have a... oh, god damn it. Okay, it's gonna crash again. Alright, let me... son of a bitch. I wonder if this is because it crashed. Oh, it survived. Oh, we're good. Wow, that was unexpected. All right. It's the darkness. Oh, don't worry. The darkness will embrace us soon. See if I can remember how to play this after a week of not. Oh, good, a spider. I love you. Wart, how did you get up there? God, these idiots. It's not worth it. Sorry, buddy, you're just not worth it. I'm just not that into you. F this mortal coil. Well said. Alright, well, before it gets too late and people start dying off for sleep, Friday night, we are going to be doing a quick look at Hypnospace Outlaw for anybody who might still be on the fence about that one. We're going to be trying Steven's Sausage Roll, which I was gifted by our buddy Pleeds there during the Baba Is You stream, because he noticed how much I was enjoying taxing my brain. Oh, come on. Oh god, Hypnospace. This is a good seed so far. I cannot believe I survived that. Nice. So yeah, Hypnospace, Steven's Sausage Roll, more Yokus, and probably Dead Cells. I'm probably really going to want to do Dead Cells. Saturday, it is extremely likely that I am going to pick up Yoshi's Crafted World for the Switch. So I will, assuming that I do that, I'll be playing that. We'll do a long first look at it on Saturday night. And then, you know, more Yakuza on Monday, more roguelikes. Excuse me, more roguelikes next Wednesday. The usual. Spelunky. Steven Sausage Roll makes a brain hemorrhage. Yeah, I'm really curious to check it out, honestly. Oh no, I'm gonna miss the eye. I gotta find that key. No, I can't. You can't push it from that side. Damn it! All right. Well, no black market this time. Let's see. Hit reset. I'm buying mystery box. Oh, nice. 8K is overpaying for Spike's shoes, but I'll still take them. Smooch. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. I need to find a good place to put my my cups while I'm streaming now, because this boom mic, it's right here. It's right here. Stab. Going through Baba's, you at a decent pace, but couldn't get past Area 2 sausage roll. Oh boy. Bodes well for me. Official beer hat of streamers. I would totally do that too. I'm a dad. I have no shame anymore. Oh, god damn you. Alright. Here we go. Well. Looks like this is a Kali worshipping run. Oh, hi, hello. I got so absorbed. I adore the sausage. That's what I like to hear. Wait, where'd he go? Did he fall down? He fell down, apparently. Alright, well, I'm gonna take all your shit. Let's see. Alright, we definitely don't want to go that way. Oh, god damn it. Nobody saw that. Seriously? Oh, this is not my day. But I do have spiked shoes, so this should be... Yeah, that should be pretty quick. Okay. This idol! This idol is killing me! You! Eat the idol! Okay. Alright, this is fine. Everything is fine. Everything is great. I just gotta... Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. Oh, this is super good. This is exactly what I wanted. Go! Oh, and the damsel was right there. Okay, well, close enough. We survived, that's what counts. Did you get on the Streets of Rogue soon? I might request Streets of Rogue this week. And so we can do it next... I'm dead. I might request Streets of Rogue this week so we can do it next Wednesday. Because that's definitely one I want to cover for whatever it is I'm going to call this roguelike series. Pop. Spelunky really got the emergent interactions right, you know? Just having all these random little things that you can pick up and move around and toss, and then actually have traps and stuff that interact with them. Like, it's really cool. Like, I feel like it's a very simple game in terms of scope, but the design is really, really clever. Oh, so cool. And yeah, if you guys have requests for other roguelikes that you want to see me cover, either like for the big summer roguelike event or to just stream one Wednesday, let me know. I am always open to suggestion. You guys have seen what I have right now. I'm also not real strict about the definition of roguelike, so Bubsy is not a roguelike though, so don't try that one with me. So... Bad Spelunky night. It doesn't adhere to the Berlin conventions, all right? Not a roguelike, right? Not a roguelike. Yeah, I mean, there's your answer. Bubsy is not a roguelike, so make a Bubsy roguelike. Clearly. The B in Brogue stands for Bubsy. Nova Drift is getting a roguelike mode within a month or two. It's still real good. I'll have to check out Nova Drift. It sounds like a pretty interesting game. Gems. Give all gems. Smooch. Just came back and y'all still talking about Bubsy. It was not intended. I told people if they had roguelikes they wanted me to check out for these streams, they should let me know. I'm not strict about the definition of roguelikes, but Bubsy is not a roguelike. And that just, you know, that set everybody off. You make Bubsy in Caves of Quad? Probably. Actually, you really seriously probably could. Really seriously probably. I'm so good at speaking. This whole streaming thing was an excellent choice for me. God, he's a Bubsy as me. Aren't we all a little Bubsy inside? Every time we ask ourselves, what could possibly go wrong? That's our inner Bubsy speaking out. This is gonna suck. This might be instant death, but we'll see. Geronimo! Okay, we're alive. That's a resilient dog. Bomb paste. I do like bomb paste. No. That's not what I had in mind. Okay, Bat is stuck. Bat is stuck. Dog is alive. Spelunky is you. Spikes are defeat. Man, I'm actually really looking forward to playing more Baba Is You after the stream tonight. Okay. Need to play Quad. I own it, but I've never... Yes. If you like roguelikes at all, even a little bit, you need to play Quad. Quad is fantastic. Yes. Give me all the bombs. And paste. Why the hell not? Yeah, Quad, honestly, Quad is probably like the best classic style roguelike out there. Same but for Cogmind. Yeah, I give Quad a little more credit because I find it personally, I think it's a little easier to get into, and it's a little more expansive since it's like an entire open, like it's conceived of as an open world roguelike. And it fits the bill there. It has procedurally generated histories. You know, that's a big deal. That's something that I can't think of other games that actually do that. Anything I should know going into it, or is it better with no knowledge? You might want to look up suggested builds to start. Just while you're still getting grip on what everything does. Dwarf Fortress. Yeah. Obviously. Thank you for correcting me. I kind of want to rescue her from her indentured servitude, but I haven't pissed off the shopkeepers yet. There's the key. There's the chest. So it looks like this time we're gonna have to take the chest to the key. Yeah. Okay. Just build Bubsy. You might as well. It'll teach it'll teach you just as well as anything else. Oops. Oop. There we go. Alright, so that one's obviously triggered. Jemmy. Yeah, building a character in for Caves of Quud is pretty difficult, honestly. There's a lot of considerations and a lot of things you need to know about how the game works before you do it. And doing a random character is not gonna work. It's not gonna teach you the same things that you need to know. So yeah, I would look up a build. I think like 4-armed axe turtle is supposed to be a pretty good one. Do a mutant. Don't do a whatever, like true human, real man. I don't know what they're called. Do a mutant. Mutants are way more fun. I have considered printing the help. It's nothing especially complicated, but the advice is different enough. It's hard to keep in your head. I don't think it's that bad. I think as long as you start with a decent character. What does this mean? I don't remember what this means. Even think you got past character creation. It can be a pretty daunting game. Jesus! I always forget those TNT crates can be triggered just by particle effects. Stupid Cobra. Yeah, just remembering how your skills work can be hard. Just remembering you have skills can be hard. Well, I might be able to get this guy. It's worth a try. Nope. Sorry, pupper. There was an attempt. Kinda don't wanna. You! Come here! No! No! Oh! I'm gonna fuck myself trying to do this. No! Oh, I killed him! Damn it. Sorry, Kali. This one... Yeah, this one's borked. I got too sloppy on that one. That's a shame. It's a good-looking game, but not one with much of an on-screen GUI in case you forget to keyboard control. Yeah. Oh, that could have been a mistake. Honestly, a really bad move. Nice. I'm excited for you. I wonder if I should stream Quad sometime. Would you guys be interested in a Quad stream sometime? You would? Okay. I'm not good at the game. I am super not good at it. So don't expect any pro strats, but it can be fun just dinking around in it. I know what to do. It's just on a successful character, I will reach a point where I'm just like not really sure where to go and will get myself killed out of ignorance. Okay. We will definitely do a Quad stream one Wednesday. If I can't get Streets of Rogue for next week, maybe next week even. Smooch. I can't see. Man, I remember how scary these were. in original Spelunky. They're slightly less scary in the remake. Slightly. Fire burns... Yes, it does. Fire burns cobwebs. I never played original Spelunk. What's the difference? I don't think the wall torches were in the original. I think you just had the one you carried. And they might not have had the glow bugs either at first. Those might have gotten patched in eventually. But yeah, I'm pretty sure originally you just had to do it holding the torch, which was a nightmare if you had already gotten a shotgun and you actually wanted to keep it. Hui! Caves of Qued Base Edition, Caves of Qued Steam Workshop Mod Edition. Oh! I almost killed myself there. What an ignoble death that would have been. What level are we on? It's 1-2, right? The eye might be on this level. And I might have just missed it. Whatever, we're out of here. Just about to burst out laughing. Like, I'm shocked there was not a bed of spikes under that. Absolutely shocked. We're level 420. Blaze it! Blaze it! You wanna know a secret about me? It's probably not gonna be particularly surprising, but I have never in my life done drugs of any kind. None whatsoever. Which was really funny when I was back in college because I was an English major, and everybody instantly assumed that because I was an English major, I smoked a ton of weed. But never. No tobacco either. Or you did so many that you forgot all that you did. I know. I am... That's not good. I am the quintessential square. Yes! Bullseye. Yes, there. Yeah, drug-free, just a bunch of booze, yep. And I didn't really drink until after college. I had no interest in alcohol. And then I spent a month in Spain, just traveling. And it's easier to get beer and wine in Spain than it is to get water. So I kind of learned to drink out of necessity. Those are telling secrets about Oddish. I have a few. No, you're not. You have quite a few, actually. Nothing that I don't think I'd mind you telling, honestly. I'm sure the moment I say that, I'll regret it, so. Forget I said anything. There you go. Now that we're all on the same page. I kind of want to go over there. Say nothing of the Bubsy Shrine. I never thought an empty treasure chest would be so useful. That's a bad time. That is bad time for that. We got the eye, that's what matters. Osh actually has 0 leg muscles. I don't even have legs. I skipped so many leg days, they're just like withered vestigial stumps. That's why you never skip leg day. I actually did weight training for a while. I had a buddy that was super into it at work. And I would do squats and all kind of weight training with him. And I liked it for a bit, and then I got kind of bored with it. And I ended up running instead. I ended up doing, wow, I have 1 hit point. I ended up doing a lot of jogging instead, and I really like that. And I got... Well... Oh, yikes. Ouch. Damn. God skipped leg down on his birthday. It's like a torso on stilts. I don't know how I feel about y'all getting this familiar with me. Might get awkward. Right, you can't push doubles. Yeah, the chain reactions are easily the best part of Spelunky. This is why I like this game so much, and why I think so many game developers can learn from Spelunky. Dying is fun. Dying in this game is hilarious. Just imagine if if dying in every game was hilarious. Imagine if dying in Mario wasn't just falling down a pit or getting touched by a Goomba, but bumping a question box and something explosive popping out of it and launching Mario into an enemy that boots him into a piranha plant that chomps him and then slings him into an open pit. That shit would be hilarious. I'm disappointed I can't find a Bubsy mod for Civ 6. Because Bubsy himself is civilization. He needs no followers, he needs no adherents. Bubsy is the state. Seriously, how do they do this to themselves? How do they... I wish somebody would write a fanfic about Spelunky, explaining how these idiot damsels get into these one-square crevices. I know, right, Obsel? Even Bubsy doesn't want to play Civ 6. Maybe we should do a fanfic contest. A Spelunky fanfic contest. And the winner gets a copy of Bubsy. I will mail my SNES copy of Bubsy to the winner of our fanfic contest, and I'll finally be rid of this goddamn thing. I want to buy all that stuff. I also don't want this dude to die when I do it. Oh. Okay. You sit tight. Oh, I put you right on the skull. Okay. He'll be fine. He's fine. Everything's fine. You go to the damsel mines, you get damsels. What is that about, Hornby? That was spectacles. Someone with a cape. Never clicking that. Never! It is what you think. Okay. I was afraid of that. Let's do it. Now we're super Spelunkette. Right onto the spikes. Right onto the spikes. Gracefully glide directly onto the spikes. That's the play. That's what we're doing. Fanfic. I know some people really get into fanfic. I can't. I can't do it. Oh, shit. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, God, you're still alive. I'm so sorry. Oh! Spider sure ate it. Yes, there we go. Okay. The first ever Spelunky fanfic. So the whole genre starts off strong. Simply a My Little Pony Spelunky crossover. Yeah, but why? What's the point? I know what the point is. I don't mean it. I know what the point is. I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. Ah! Wait, I don't want that. What am I talking about? That I want. Bubsy the Bobcat in the Siege of Paris? What the hell? What could possibly go wrong? Everything could go wrong. Where did that compass come from? Okay, this is complicated. Okay. Leave that there. I'm not taking the teleporter. The teleporter is instant death. The teleporter always kills you. Oh, there's the key. Okay. Okay, you sit tight. I think I'm allergic to this fanfic you guys are posting. Oh right, I have that pitching glove. That's cool. Get the eye. Get the dog. Get the hell out of here. Okay, yes, good. Take my pickaxe. Oh, I believe you. I believe you. See, this is where it gets awkward. Because I have this pickaxe that I can't carry around now. And I probably shouldn't have done that. Because now I lost my torch. Bomb shop. I'm gonna say I'm okay on this right now. There it is, okay. Alright, right next to the altar of Kali. Things change my orange feeling. You have to accept it. I'm in love with shit. You guys give me spasms here. Wow, a second compass. Thank you. Oh shit. Okay. Well, this is less than ideal. No, not what I wanted, not what I wanted, not what I wanted. I got a new character, though. That's cool. We're dead. Oh, we're done. Life is over. Okay. Sonic the Hedgehog World War II Dragon? What the hell? Okay, so... How is the damsel not dead? How is that possible? Oh god, they're waiting for us. My new helper is dead, but the damsel isn't. If I could Okay. Oh, not what I wanted. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't happening. Oh, it wasn't happening. Okay. One more Spelunky run. We're doing one more Spelunky run tonight, no matter how long it is. And then I'm gonna call it quits because I'm a wee bit tired. I've been working overtime every night this week, actually, and I need a little break. Oh, Shadow, this is my new wife, Bubsy. I'm done with you, Sonic stated, his voice sadistically cold. You monster. Why did you drag me into this thing called love? Shadow wept and shouted, Chaos Control! And vanished into the air. Please tell me the actual story doesn't have line breaks. Sorry, buddy. We are a team, and you just took one for us. Yo. You're actually making me miss the gay Digimon fanfiction a friend in college made me read, because at least it's not that. I'm surprised nobody has posted that hardcover multi-volume Fallout fanfic with My Little Pony. That was surely an undertaking. I don't want to kill you. Now, this is kind of a boring level, all things considered. I would hope nobody hears that evil. They would just post the picture of it. I don't know that any human in existence has read it. Aside from perhaps the author. Key good. Got a doggo on this level. That's a good sign. That's encouraging. This is gonna be kind of funny if I end up playing Spelunky for like the better part of an hour and never actually make it to the jungle. Because I keep doing dumb shit. Mystery box. That's significant. Okay. Okay, now I just... Now we just have to do the dumb juggling everything. There's a... Okay. Okay, we gotta find... Okay, let me go back and get everybody. Kill the shopkeeper. Oh, that was such an unforced error. Too sloppy. Hey, Cornuto! Oh my god, that was another. Yeah, good night. Yeah, you did come... This was probably not the ideal time. Well, you could have come when I was talking about PR stuff. You could have come when I was doing another political rant. But no, you had to show up for fanfic. You had to show up for fanfic. Can these pellets go a little higher, please? Fuck it. Wow, those things are beefy. Okay. Ah! Okay, and there's the chest. Okay. Okay, that's secured. You get down there. Sorry. Sorry. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he's right here. Goodbye. Okay, here's my hot take. At least 95% of all superhero comics are fanfic. Yeah. Yeah. Nobody's gonna dispute that. As much as some of us may love comics, we're not gonna dispute that. That is a huge problem with the industry as a whole. You've got most comics now are written by people that grew up reading those comics and just want to play pretend with their characters. I love comics. That shelf behind me, that's all graphic novels. That is all comic-y books. Actually, before we end tonight, after this Spelunky run, I will grab something from there to share with you guys, in case you're unfamiliar with it, because it is extremely good. It was a birthday present from one of my friends who is actually a comic illustrator. He wanted me to read it, and I'm extremely glad I did. There's a fucking shoe in the ground here. I want it. Luckily, we didn't blow it up. Need to be a little more careful here. Okay, we're good. Most comics now are written by people who want to fuck Kitty Pryde. So good. I love the way chat lines up sometimes. Author's note, Merry Christmas. Okay. Okay, if I somehow survive this level... We're not surviving this level. I'm gonna try something. Nope. Nope. Hella nope. Well, we survived, and now we just have to deal with the wrath of Kali. Could be worse. Could be worse. I'll bomb this out. I don't want to deal with this. And there was a shop under there too, so that could have been really bad. Oh, I didn't want to bomb my way in here anyway. Shit. Blow that up. I was about to say, if that doesn't blow, I will be shocked. I don't think this is where I want to be either. Doing a really good job wasting bombs this time. Pride was the lesbian character that authors later changed to having straight relationships because they were horny for it, right? Yep. Yep. Because given an infinite amount of time, we cannot have nice things in comic books. I really hope that triggered. I really hope he doesn't notice me. Good. Okay, we're almost out of here. Almost out of here. Okay, come back for the shotgun. Do the idle. Perfect, good, great, excellent, wonderful. As long as I don't beef it on these spikes or get caught by the ghost, we should be. Oh shit! 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 Okay, everything is fine. I have time. I don't need to panic. Right there. Pick up gun. Step not on spikes. Okay. I seriously almost beefed it on those spikes. Hooly dooly. Yeah, go nuts. Oh, there we get shortcut. Alright. The jungle at last. I thought I'd never see it again. Kapow! Gangsta shit. I love how incredibly lethal. I love how incredibly lethal the jungle is for everyone. That guy just killed himself with his own poison bubbles. That's a little baby piranha. Oh god. Oh Jesus. It's so lethal. Everything is so lethal. I'm not doing the worm this time. We did the worm last time. I've had really bad luck with everything tonight. I'm not sacrificing this woman to Kali. Kali already hates us, and I'm comfortable with that. I'm gonna try and do this one straight. I'm gonna try and do the black market if I can. Ooh. Oh, cool. Okay. Ash! Ha 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 ha! Check it out. There's a shotgun in there. If you were unaware of that reference. Ooh, it's the skull idol. I want the skull idol. The little scully fish. Boom. Okay. Okay, just don't get killed and everything will be fine. Little Jiangxis. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, that's... No, no, I screwed it. I did dumb things. I did a dumb. Okay. Okay, we're still alive. We have 6 health, everything's fine. Okay. Okay, so I am going to blow this out. Okay. So much crown. This is worth a lot of money. Case of vampires throwaway shotgun. Yep. Mark. Okay. I forget what happens when I grab that. Okay, so there's the way out. Maybe. Shit. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm out of bombs. No. I can't get the dude. No. Life is so hard. The ghost. Okay. Yeah, you're right. It's the ghost. Okay. So let's see. I lost my shotgun. No. Okay, well, this is not ideal. Okay. Okay, there's my shotgun. Okay. Okay. Okay, we just have to juke the ghost. That's all we gotta do. Juking ghost. Simple matter. Totally not gonna die. Everything is fine. Remain calm. Just get off of there, get up here, and run into this weirdly direction, and maybe hit the vampire. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Fucker. Got cape out of it. Okay, cool. Somehow, we didn't die. And I got a shitload of treasure. Yeah, that was a miracle. And now, this is the worst. This is seriously, like, the worst level you can get. Shadow Jungle is fucking impossible. You will die. I think I wanna oh god. I wanna say in the original Spelunky, the spike pillars didn't light up. So you were just guaranteed to die if you got this. Oh, I'm near the black market. Okay. Okay, we're in the vicinity. I gotta risk this. Ow. Okay. Okay, we're getting closer. I have no bombs! I have no bombs! I didn't even think about that. It's right here and I got no way to get into it. Oh my god, what have I done? I am such a fool. I straight took it for granted that I had all the bombs I needed. Alright, well. No City of Gold run, obviously. Oh, no. Bacon Copter, you're a little early with that one, but I think we all saw that coming. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay. All right. Before I sign off, I'm going to show you guys one thing, real quick, since we ended up on the topic of comics. Yep. Well. Big old well. Let's see where it's dust these things off more. Okay, this. If you're interested in comics, grown-up, interesting comics that deal with adult themes and things that you might be dealing with in your own life, this is a giant tome called Asterios Polyp. It is really good. Really, really good. It's about a divorced architect and his life and his relationship with his unborn twin brother. If me hold up an issue in the MLP comic, no. Had my chance, didn't take it. Bubsy comic. Oh my god. Okay, we're done. We're done here. I've had enough of you guys. I've had enough. We're done. Thank you all for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. Big thanks to whoever it was that showed up, followed, and then unfollowed and left when I got on the topic of politics. Friday night, Hypnospace Outlaw, Steven Sausage Roll, probably Dead Cells, maybe Yoku's. Oh, that was you? Yeah, I kind of figured. I wasn't even talking about Israel this time, though. And then Saturday, planning on doing Yoshi's Crafted World on Switch. Also, got 12 hours left to nominate a game for our Reader's Choice review. Let me link that for you guys real quick. I get the feeling you all probably know it or have looked already, but just in case. Oh yeah, we got a few more. Badoop. Yeah, nominate stuff on there. 3, thank you for the bits, and that's bait. You know what I think of this bullshit. Okay. I think that's everything. Yeah. Oh, Ticket to Earth review coming on Friday. Good stuff. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. Thank you for all the support. Thank you for all the laughs and the tears and everything. So hopefully I will see you guys in Discord or right back here Friday night. Until then, y'all take care.